Hello everyone, welcome to my channel One Stop Placement. In this video, I am going to tell you about operators in Python. In Python, we have arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, membership operators, identity operators, and bitwise operators. Now we will discuss everything clearly. Now let us start with arithmetic operators. In arithmetic operators, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, floor division, exponential, division, and modulus. Now let us discuss arithmetic operators with example. Let us start with addition. Addition is used to add two numbers. For example, if you take 2 plus 3, it will give the value 5. And the second one is subtraction. It is used to subtract the two values. For example, if you take 5 minus 3, it will give the value 2. And the third one is multiplication. It is used to multiply the two numbers. For example, if you take 2 star 3, it will give the value 6. And fourth one is division. It is used to give the quotient. For example, if you take 5 by 2, it will give the value 2.5. And the fifth one is exponential. It is used to find the power of a number. For example, if you take 2 double star 3, it will give the value 8 because 2 power 3 is 8. And fifth one is floor division. It gives the quotient that rounded to the next smallest whole number. For example, if you take 5 floor division 2, it will give the value 2. But in normal division, when you divide 5 by 2, it will give the value 2.5. That 2.5, it is rounded to nearest whole number and give the value as 2. And the last one is modulus operator. It is used to give the remainder when you divide two numbers. For example, when you divide 5 modulo 2, it will give the remainder 1 because when you divide 5 by 2, it gives the remainder 1. So it will return the remainder. Now we will discuss relational operators in Python. In relation operators we have greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Now let us start with greater than. It returns true if the first value is greater than the second value. For example, if you take 7 greater than 4, it will give you true. But if you take 4 greater than 7, it will give you false. And the second one is less than. It returns true if first value is less than the second value. For example, if you take 4 is less than 7, it will give you true. But if you take 7 is less than 4, it will give you false. And the third one is equal to. It returns true if the first value is equal to the second value. For example, if you take 4 equal to 4, it will give you true. Otherwise, if you take 4 not equal 4 equal to 5, it will give you false. And the next one is not equal to. If both the numbers are not equal, it returns true. Otherwise, it will return false. For example, if you take 7 not equal to 4, it will give you true. If you take 7 not equal to 7, it will give you false. And the next one is greater than or equal to. It returns true if the first value is greater than or equal to the second value. For example, if you take 7 greater than or equal to 4, it will give you true, or else it will give you false. And the next one is less than or equal to. It returns true if the first value is smaller than or equal to the second value. For example, if you take 7 less than or equal to 10, it will give you true, or else it will give you false. Now we'll discuss about assignment operators in Python. In assignment operators we have assignment, add and assign, subtract and assign, multiply and assign, divide and assign, modulus and assign, exponent and assign, floor division and assign. Now let us start with assignment. Assignment is used to assign a value to a particular variable. For example, if you write x is equal to 7, the value 7 is assigned to the value x. When you print the x, it will give the value 7. And let us go to add and assign. This add and assign operator is used to add two values and assign the result to the variable on the left. For example, if you take x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4, if you want to add two numbers and want to store it in the value x, then we will write as x is equal to x plus y. When you print x, it will give the value 7 because x value is 3 and y value is 4. Sum of two numbers 3 plus 4 is 7. But we can write this x is equal to x plus y as using add and assign operator, that is x plus equal to y. Then when you print x, it will give you the value 11 because x value is updated value is 7 and y value is 4. 7 plus 4, it will give the value 11. Now let us go to subtract and assign, and it is this operator subtracts the second value from the first value and assign to the first. For example, if you take x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 4, if you want to subtract two values and want to store it in x, we will write as x is equal to x minus y. Then when you print x, it will give the value 3 because 7 minus 4 is 3. But this x is equal to x minus y can be written by using subtract and assign, that is x minus equal to y, that is equal to x is equal to x minus y. Then it will give the value as minus 1 because 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Now let us go to multiply and assign. This operator assigns the product of the variables to the left value. If you take x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, and if you want to multiply two numbers and want to store in the value x, you will write as x is equal to x star y. Then when you print x, it will give the product of two numbers, that is 2 into 3, that is value 6. And x is equal to x star y can be written using multiply and ascend, that is x star equal to y. Then when you print x star equal to y, then when you print x, it will give the value as 27. And this process is same for all divide and assign, modulus and assign, exponent and assign, float division and assign. You please try it on yourself and you will get some clear idea about it. Now we'll discuss logical operators in Python. In logical operators we have logical AND, logical OR and logical NOT. Now let us start with logical AND. First of all, we need to know the truth table of AND operator. These logical operators are used to compare two or more conditions. The logical AND operator returns true if both the values are true, otherwise it returns false. For example, if you take first condition as 2 less than 3 and second condition as 4 less than 5, it returns true because here 2 less than 3 is true and 4 less than 5 is also true. If both conditions are true, it returns true. Now the second one is logical OR. This operator returns true if any one of the condition is true, otherwise it returns false. It means if both conditions are false, it returns false. For example, if you take 2 less than 3 as first condition or 5 less than 1 as the second condition, it will give you true because here 2 less than 3 as first condition is true and 5 less than 1 is false. True or false, any one is true, it will return true. Now the next one is logical NOT. It is used to check the opposite result of any given test condition. If any test condition result is non-zero, it returns 0. If any condition result is 0, it returns 1. For example, if you take not 4, it will give you false because 4 is a non-zero integer. Now let us discuss about membership operators in Python. In membership operators we have in and not in. Now let us start with in operator. This operator returns true if the first value is present in the second one, otherwise it returns false. For example, if you take 2 in list 1, 2, 3, it will give you true because 2 is present in the list 1, 2, 3. And if the 2 is not present in the list, it will give you false because 2 is not present in the list 1, 3, 5. Now let us go to the not in operator. This operator returns true if the first value is not in the second one, otherwise it returns false. For example, if you take 2 not in list 1, 2, 3, it returns false because 2 is present in the list, so it is giving false if 2 not in list 1 comma 3 comma 5, it will give you true. Now let us discuss about identity operators in Python. In identity operators we have is and is not. Now let us start with is operator. The operator returns true if the first value is same as the second one, otherwise it returns false. For example, if you take 2 is 2.2 is 2.0, it returns false because 2 is not equal to 2.0. But if you take a is equal to 8, b is equal to a, and if you type a is b, it is giving true because both a and b are same. The next one is not operator. This operator returns true if the first value is not identical to the second one, otherwise it returns false. For example, if you take 0 is not false, it is giving true because both are not same. Here is and is not are opposite to each other. Now let us discuss about bitwise operators in Python. In bitwise operators we have bitwise AND, bitwise OR, ones complement, left shift and right shift. Let us start with bitwise AND. This bitwise operator operates the value bit by bit. This bitwise AND operator performs logical AND on corresponding bits in value. For example, if you take 3 and 4, it will give you 0 because it converts 3 into binary number as 011 and it converts 4 into binary value as 100, and this bitwise AND operation on this 011 and 100, and if you do this AND operation you will get 000. The decimal value of the 000 is 0, so it returns 0. The next one is bitwise OR. This bitwise OR operator performs logical OR on corresponding bits in value. For example, if you take 3 or 4, it is giving 7. It is giving 7 because it performs OR operator on 011 and 100 because 011 is the binary value of 3 and 100 is the binary value of 4. If you perform OR operation on 011 and 100, it is giving 111. The decimal value of 111 is 7, so it is returning 7. The next one is ones complement. It returns the bitwise negation of a value. For example, if you take negation 3 and it will give you the value as -4 because the binary value of 3 is 011 and it converts all zeros to ones and all ones to 0. Therefore, it converts 011 to 100. So it will print decimal value of 100 is -4. For negation, we have to use minus sign in the front. So it will print -4 as the result. The next one is right shift operator. This operator shifts bits for a value by given number of places to the right. That means some bits were lost. For example, if you take 4 right shift of 2, it is giving 1 because the binary value is 100. It shifts 2 places to the right, so it gives value 1. The binary value 1 is treated as 1 in the decimal form, so the value 1 will be given as output. The next one is left shift operator. This operator shifts bits from a value by given number of places to left. That means it adds 0 to the new position. For example, if you take 4 left shift of 2, it shifts 2 places to the left, so this decimal value of 4 is 100. 100 becomes 10010, so the decimal value of 10010 is 16, so it will print the value as 16.